Ever felt like life threw one too many challenges your way, making it hard to see a way out? Here's the thing. What if those very challenges are the key to unlocking a stronger, more resilient version of yourself? In today's video, we're diving into how to use adversity as a tool for mindset transformation. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to not only face your toughest times but use them to fuel your personal growth and success. We all encounter hard times, whether it's failing a big project, dealing with a breakup, losing a job, or even facing a personal health crisis. These moments can make us feel small, powerless, and stuck. But here's the truth. Adversity can also be your greatest teacher, the force that propels you forward if you know how to navigate it. This isn't just about survival, it's about thriving in the face of setbacks. So let's break down exactly how you can start using adversity as a tool to transform your mindset and ultimately, your life. When adversity strikes, it's easy to fall into the trap of asking, why is this happening to me? This mindset leaves us feeling powerless, like victims of circumstance. But what if we flip that question and instead asked, what can I learn from this? Or, how can I grow through this? That's the first step to shifting from a victim mentality to a victor mentality. There's actually scientific backing to this. Psychologists talk about the power of having a growth mindset, which means believing that our abilities and intelligence can develop through hard work and experience. People with this mindset see challenges as opportunities to grow, and research shows they're more likely to achieve long-term success. Take a moment to think about some of the most successful people in history. People like Oprah Winfrey, who faced unimaginable hardship, or Elon Musk, whose companies nearly went bankrupt multiple times before achieving success. What do they all have in common? They refused to play the victim. Instead, they used adversity as fuel for their growth. Next time you face a challenge, pause and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? It's this shift in perspective that turns adversity into opportunity. Let's talk about failure. Failure is inevitable. It's part of life. But how you handle it makes all the difference. The key is resilience. Now, resilience is like a muscle. It doesn't just appear overnight. It needs to be built and strengthened over time, just like you would strengthen your body at the gym. When you face failure, it's easy to feel like giving up. But every time you fail and get back up, you're building that resilience muscle. Think about it. Every challenge you've overcome in the past has made you stronger, more capable, and more prepared for future obstacles. Take J.K. Rowling, for instance. Before Harry Potter became a global sensation, she faced multiple rejections from publishers. Did she let that stop her? No. She kept writing, kept pushing forward, and the rest is history. One practical way to build resilience is by keeping what I like to call a resilience journal. Whenever you face a setback or failure, write down what happened, how it made you feel, and most importantly, what you learned. Over time, you'll start to notice that each failure teaches you something valuable, and as you reflect on these moments, you'll see just how resilient you've become. Now, let's dive into a powerful technique called reframing. Reframing is all about changing the way you look at a situation. Instead of seeing a challenge as something negative, you can train your brain to see it as an opportunity for growth. This isn't just some fluffy motivational talk, it's backed by science. Psychologists call this cognitive reframing, and it's a proven technique to reduce stress and build emotional resilience. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine you've just lost your job. It's easy to spiral into a negative mindset and focus on everything that went wrong. But what if you reframed that situation? Instead of focusing on the loss, you could choose to see it as an opportunity to pursue something you're truly passionate about. Maybe it's the push you needed to start your own business or go back to school. By reframing the situation, you take back control of your narrative. Here's a quick exercise. The next time you're facing a challenge, write down the situation. Then, list 3 positive things that could come out of it. This simple exercise trains your brain to shift from a place of negativity to a place of possibility. Speaking of reframing, I'd love to hear from you. What's a challenge you've faced recently, and how did you reframe it into an opportunity? Share your stories in the comments below. I read every comment and would love to feature some of your examples in a future video. One of the hardest parts about adversity is the uncertainty it brings. We like to have control over our lives, and when things go wrong, it can feel like that control slips away. But here's the key. Instead of focusing on what you can't control, focus on what you can control: your actions, your effort, and your attitude. When you shift your focus to the things within your power, you regain a sense of stability. Let's take someone like Nelson Mandela as an example. During his 27 years in prison, he couldn't control his physical freedom, but he could control his mindset. He chose to stay mentally strong, continue learning, and maintain hope for a better future. That focus on what he could control is what helped him become a global icon for resilience and leadership. Uncertainty is inevitable in life, but it doesn't have to be paralyzing. By shifting your focus to what's within your control, you can face uncertainty with confidence. This might sound counterintuitive, but one of the most powerful ways to shift your mindset during adversity is through gratitude. Yes, even when things are falling apart, gratitude has a grounding effect. It reminds us that not everything is broken, and that there are still things in life worth appreciating. And here's the kicker: science backs this up. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can improve mental health, reduce stress, and boost resilience. One of the easiest ways to start is by keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, even if they're small. Maybe it's the support of a friend, the fact that you had a roof over your head last night, or even something as simple as a good meal. This daily practice shifts your focus from what's missing or wrong to what's going right. By practicing gratitude, even in hard times, you train your brain to focus on the positive. Over time, this small shift can have a huge impact on your overall mindset and emotional well-being. One of the most underrated tools for transforming your mindset during tough times is your environment. Specifically, the people you surround yourself with. You've probably heard the saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If you're constantly around negative people, it's going to be a lot harder to stay positive and resilient. On the flip side, if you surround yourself with positive, solution-focused individuals, they'll lift you up and give you the energy you need to keep going. This doesn't mean you need to cut off every negative person in your life, but it does mean being intentional about who you spend your time with. Look for mentors, friends, or communities that inspire you, challenge you, and support your growth. Don't underestimate the power of your environment. Surround yourself with positivity, and you'll find it much easier to stay strong during tough times. At the end of the day, adversity is a part of life. We can't avoid it, but we can control how we respond to it. By shifting your perspective, embracing failure, reframing challenges, and surrounding yourself with positivity, you have the power to turn even the toughest situations into opportunities for growth. This isn't just about surviving adversity, it's about using it to fuel your personal transformation. If this video gave you some valuable insights, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join our community. We talk about mindset, resilience, and personal growth every week. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and remember, adversity doesn't break you, it builds you.